Okay, hello. Gotta remember to put my microphone right here because I just listened to the last recording and the microphone was out here by accident and you can really hear a difference. So I'm going to remind you guys to make sure you remind me if the microphone's too far away. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. Please follow me on Facebook. I have the personal page and I guess it's the business page. And a lot of my lessons are inspired by these books right here, by that book You Can Draw in 30 Days. Hey, Krista, Krista, hold on a second, Krista. Hold on a second, Krista. 1 second here. 1 second. Hold on a second here. Okay, Krista, I think have broken a world record for how many emails outreach emails. Now, Krista joined my volunteer group just less than a week ago, and we have 21 folks that have signed up for my autograph for my here. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This all started with see that there. Uh, I'll put my website. I want to tell this story because it's such a good story. I was going to wait, but here we go. But I got to tell you the story. All right. So Krista heard my live, and she sent me an email. Said, "Hey, I want to become one of the Spark. I'm calling all my volunteers Sparks to help me launch the visual arts, help spark, ignite, to enrich the visual arts in your local community through helping me schedule Mark Kistler art events at schools, art museums, children's hospitals, art galleries, libraries, etc." So we just started. Today was the launch day. Today was the first day of the this campaign. It's going to be going on for a couple months. And I was hoping to get maybe 6 volunteers. Well, I have 20 so far, so I'd love to recruit you guys if you like this story. But uh, Krista, I need you. Would you put in the text how many? It was an crazy number of emails. Thank you so much. I sent Krista and all the volunteers a template email. This is step one, just to send this email as outreach to all the local elementary schools. If they have 1 hour to donate to do it, they're great. If they have, well, Krista spent many hours today on the first day doing it, and I just want to thank you and yay! I want to give you, Krista. Thank you so much. And I had several of my volunteers that were helping me today. I'm looking here. Veronica Ulrich was helping me. She's still on the line helping me. Let's see here. There's so many that have been helping me. Angela Early has been helping me today like crazy. J Doug has been helping me. So many emails have gone out today. This is our first day of the outreach. It's so Matt and Rachel has sent out a whole bunch in Boston. So thank you. So I was hoping for maybe for a whole week effort, maybe 50 emails to maybe 10 schools. Krista spent 1 day and she sent 70 emails out. Thank you so much, Krista. Mwah. Thank you. Hey, Krista, I need to write down what city are you from? Krista, I don't have your city. What city are you from, Krista? So put it there. I gotta put it down there. Now, for all my volunteers who are watching this, Matt Courtney, J Doug, Angela Early, Krista, of course, and oh my goodness, and there's just so many here. Wait a minute here. Look at this, Krista. I get copies of all the emails, so it's wonderful. Well, Krista and Matt Courtney and J. Dougie and Jeff Roberts. Jeff Roberts sent out a whole bunch of them today. Thank you, Jeff. I think all in all, we sent out over 300 emails between everybody from Canada to Boston to California. So thank you so much. I'm just so excited about it. Krista, Krista's Ontario, Canada. I got to put Ontario here because I have a couple of volunteers from Ontario, and I don't want you guys to overlap or step on each other's. So let's see here. Jeff's from Toronto. I'm going to try to think. Where's my other Ontario? Vancouver. Tim Bernard is from Vancouver. And Wild Willis is from Nova Scotia. So I think you're okay. I think we're okay right now. Kingston, Ontario. That's wonderful. Yeah, what this now, Krista. I really, really want you to tell me in the text box. Are you planning on coming on Thursday? Once a week on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. I'm going to do a small Zoom for my group of volunteers. Those the Sparks. I call you the Sparks. And right now, of the 21 volunteers, I think I only have 6 confirmed that are going to come. It'll be a nice small group, and we'll just talk about the whole mission. What we're trying to do is spark that visual arts in your local community. Wonderful, Krista. And also want to confirm everybody that participates with the Zoom, I want to make sure that we get the cities and the regions so you guys don't overlap. Also, I want to make sure, like Jeff Roberts, he was simultaneously sending emails out, not to only to schools, but to the Regional Children's Hospital and the Toronto Comic Con. It was just wonderful. And here's the Amanda Peterson. He sent a comment. Hello, Mark. I watched you when I was in school, and now my kids watch you because I found a book in a mailbox bookshelf. Take a book, leave a book. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you're going to have your kids watch me. And we're going to do a drawing tonight. We're going to do a drawing. This is a book that I'm going to, in fact, you know what? The Mandabeater, I will send you this book to put in that mailbox. I'm going to send you a free book. Mandabeater, you send me your address to markkistler.com. Send me that address, and I will. I want to send you this book. It's called "You Can Draw in 30 Seconds." It's wonderful. So here, let me. I'm going to take away some of this text so we can get into it. Mandy is my name. Hey, Mandy. Well, now I'm going to warn you that that once you send me your email with your shipping address, I'm going to try to recruit you to be a volunteer to help me spark the imagination in your community. Soft sell, I promise, but just I'd love you to get this book, and at least with your kids, and then you can put it into that mailbox share book. This book, what we're doing, we're going to focus on this lesson here, the contour lessons, and this has so many great. Like, look at this. There's the pretzel. That's a contour lesson. Look at this wonderful one. This is called the purple pencil level. These are different club levels. That wonderful curving lines. And we did this lesson. We did this on one of my lives. The walking legs with curving lines, contour lines. Contour lines really, really control. Let me show you this. Here, look at these contour lines defining these animals. See, this is one of the lessons I did during the hour of pencil power during the pandemic. My son and I did 80 Monday through Friday noon hour of pencil power lessons, and this was one of them. We did contour penguin, contour dolphin. We did. Thank you, Stephanie, for saying that. Stephanie's Raven, contour doggy, and contour rocking horse. Now, these hour of pencil powers, they were the inspiration for half hour pencil power. This book just came out. And in fact, look at this. This is not for sale. This is still the author's edit copy. See, but it is out now. It's out. It's on the website. So, anyways, tonight, Mandy, I hope you do send me an email. Tell me your story with your kids about learning with and I will send you a free book because I like to send a free book or two each night. Right here, we're going to do this lesson. These are the embellishments. Every lesson in the book has a page of embellishments. You take the lesson, a simple tube, and you draw a complicated tube. A simple tube, and you draw a character. These are different student drawings. We're going to draw this tonight. See that? We're going to draw the ant highway. You could probably think of a better word for it. Look at these are just student ideas. This is page 97 in the book. Look at all these different variations. Look at this, wonderful. There's Chris's drawing. Look at this. Here's Jason's drawing. Contour lines. You see, I love. These were an exercise called pipe cities. Create your own pipe cities. You see all these pipe cities? Aren't these wonderful? All these contour lines. And then it goes on. Then I included pictures of these kids who did the contour line. They drew the dinosaur out of the water. See with the contour lines. This guy right here. And this, if you guys remind me, we can do that. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. That's a wonderful one. I want to really. I'm going to spend a couple weeks in each. There's 12 chapters in this book. 12 lessons, 12 chapters. You can spend a month on every chapter. This is not like this book. This book, I meant for this book to be accomplished right here in 1 month. Now, you can get this from Amazon, or you can get this from my website right there, markkistler.com. You can do this one lesson a day for a month, or you can, whatever long it takes. This one, it says you can draw in 30 seconds. You can't finish a drawing in 30 seconds. Well, you could if it's, a cylinder. But the point is just to get you to take a few moments of crazy courage to get the pencil to the paper and to start to draw. 30 seconds is the beginning, the confidence builder, break through the hesitation, and then spend weeks on one lesson because there's so many different variables. There's the embellishments, there's the deconstruction, there's the club time levels. It's really, really good. All right, so we're going to draw the ant highway. That's on page right here. We're going to draw this guy tonight, page 97. All right, page 97. Again, I want to thank all my Spark volunteers for today being just an amazing launch. It was an amazing launch of our campaign to send out. We're trying to send out 5,000 emails around the country and through Canada and in England to give the schools, libraries, and art museums motivation, inspiration, some ideas on how to ignite the imagination and creativity through the visual arts in your community. All right. So we're going to draw. Let's draw this here. So Mandy, I'm going to recruit you, Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. She sent an email. I'm going to send you a book. You're going to get an awesome book. Now, you make sure, send me an email. Who do I autograph it to? I want to send you a book for that wonderful story. All right, I put this space. So I'm going to put the ant up here. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to put 2 dots. I'm going to start with a foreshortened circle, okay? Remember, foreshortening is one of those 12 words. If you learn these 12 words of drawing, you can draw anything in 3D. This is in the back of all my books. You can look at my website. You can print this chart up. This chart is available on my website right there, markkistler.com. Go into About, and you'll see it's posted in the About. Just scroll down the bar. The whole goal of all these lessons is to get you confidently to go from drawing flat. I know all of you can draw a wonderful house that communicates a house. That's a good house. That's the whole point of visual arts, is to communicate what you're thinking, what you see, what you feel. So that's a house. That's effective. I want to give you a choice to draw in 3D, this skill. See that? Now, see that donut? That's effective. It communicates car tire, truck tire, donut. I want to give you the skill to draw in 3D. So in the chat box, give me a Yahoo if you agree with that. Give me a Yahoo in the chat box. All right, so we start with a squished foreshortened circle. And I'm going to draw on the outside. I'm going to draw this this will be where the ant's head comes out, right? We're going to put the ant's head up here. See, I'm going to draw this little ant. See that? Look at I made it kind of tall. It's supposed to be inside the box. So the ant's going to be popping out of the box here. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to do like a little one of those plexiglass science where they show like a beehive at the children's museums, or the ant farm with a plexiglass so you can see the tunnels. This is kind of like one of those old ant farms that was plexiglass. So I'm gonna do a what is this called? It's called a bi. There's a name for this. When you look into it, tell me, guys. I can't. I'm missing. I'm missing the name. When you do this, when you take a section, see this? There's a word for that. What is that called? When you draw that section? I'm looking to you guys. You guys are my genius consulting reference people out there. So we're gonna do a little section cut here, cut away, and I'm gonna think I'll put a little frame around it so you can see this section. All right, so there's that. So we have our ant. Now I'm gonna put this wonderful pipe city, this tube city that the ants so going south here. This goes all the way to the Arctic. Bisected, Stacy? Bisected. Okay. All right, that works for me. Does anybody else have another help definition, a word that when you like, if you take apple and you cut it in half and you look at it, that view here. We cut this. So this is us going down here to if you go straight down, you go to the Antarctic. Okay, now right here, if you turn right here, watch this. This tube, see this? I'm going to have this one curve in here. A cutaway, that works. Richard, Alvin, Blanchard, how are you? Good day, good day, good day. Roger Parker, thank you from YouTube. Bisected. So now going south goes to the Antarctic. This one, what city is this going to, guys? This one's angling down. This one, I'm going to put another one that's angling up. Okay, so this one's going where? You guys help me, tell me where these are going to. All right, now this one angles this way. I'm going to have this one's going down pretty steep this way. And then I'm going to have this one going up underneath here. All right, so you tell me which way all these are going. Mike Wilk, how are you? Mike Wilk and Richard Alvin Blanchard, hello. Atomic Mustard, how are you guys doing? Richard Alvin, Mike Wilk, Atomic. I want to recruit you guys. I want to recruit you to join my volunteer team. We have 21 volunteers so far, and I hope to get 100 now. I started with my goal was 6, and then it was 12. Now it's 100, and I'm trying to get 5,000 emails sent out to local schools and art museums, art galleries, children's hospitals, Comic Cons. I'll send you template emails, and it's all inspiring to get the arts, the visual arts, featured and celebrated in your local community, starting with an event, a week-long event by me, the Mark Kistler Art Week, the Art Attack Week, when I go to a dozen schools and libraries and art museums, all facilitated and organized by my volunteers, my Sparks up here. And I have the template. It was just wonderful. Today was our first day. And of the 21 volunteers, we had 6 that started today. And we must have gotten over 300 emails out. It was amazing. So, Mike, when did you send your info? Did I not? Are you on my list, Mike? Mike? Did I send you Mike? Mike? I don't have you on my list, Mike. I'm sorry. Send me Matt the cat. You guys, Matt and Krista and Jeff, you guys were animals. Emails. You guys sent out hundreds of emails. All of you. We had just amazing. Krista still sending them out. We had Veronica sending out emails. Krista, Matt the cat, who's on right now with Rachel. You guys are awesome. I'm so looking forward to meeting everybody on Thursday on our live Zoom. Hi, Amber. Hi, Amber. There was so many. Jeff, JDK, J. Doug was sending out emails today. Angela Early. Oh, my goodness. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails went out to local communities supporting, encouraging, igniting the visual arts through the power of creativity. I'm just so good. Hey, Mike, would you send it to me one more time? Mike Welk, would you send to me? I apologize. I'm really lame. Sometimes my email, and I do everything on my phone, right? So if it disappears, my apologies. Will you send it again? Okay, Mike? All right. So I gotta get rid of that volunteer spark so you can see the drawing, but I do hope you guys volunteer out there. Amber, I want to recruit you to be one of my Spark volunteers. I want to get the visual arts sparked in your local community. I'm going to draw a foreshortened circle here. Look at that for that little ant's mouth. Thank you, Mike. And here, I'm going to put you on this list. Look at this is my organized list. It happens so fast. I should have all organized on my phone and stuff. Want to see my organization? Look at this. This is my notes. That's my notes. I am so old school. I'm going to make index cards for everybody so I can keep track of you guys. But Mike Wilk, I'm going to search for your info, Mike Wilk. And if you don't email me before I do, I'm going to make sure I get you a note. All right, so here we go. Now when I draw the ant's antenna, look at that. I made mine so big it kind of goes off of here. So I'm going to draw this guy. See, I do it 3 sections here. See, little antenna. And see, I always tell the students, don't squeeze it in. Let it go off the paper and come back in, but I squeezed mine in. See, I broke my rule of my own suggestion is don't distort it just because you fit into your paper. So I did it. You know what? I'm going to fix that because I shouldn't have done that. I should listen to my own advice. See that? See, no stress, right? Wait, I got to put up the beep, beep, beep sign. Someone say beep, beep, beep. No stress. Someone type in beep, beep, beep. Okay, look at that. Beep, beep, beep. Amber, you need to send me an email to mark@markeskistler.com and tell me you want to be a volunteer, and I'll send you the template. I'll send you all the information. And everybody that donates at least 2 hours of email help with me, well, you get an autograph free book. Okay, that's cool. Just as a small thank you. Remember, you guys, you have a driver's license to draw. Here's your license to flop, right? Your drawing license. And you have to fail to succeed. You have to make mistakes like this. Look at I'm your teacher, and I'm like, oh well, look what I did. I made a mistake. I should let this go off the paper and then drop down. See? I should let this one go off the paper here and then drop down back here. See this? You see? See, it looks more natural. I didn't squish it in. So there's a little lesson, a little life lesson here. All right. So, anyways, Matt the Cat, thank you so much for all your effort and all my sparks. I'm calling Matt and Rachel are the ones who invented the idea that bumper stickers spark the visual arts. With Mark Kistler's nonprofit, and I've taken a step further and called all the volunteers sparks. What do you think? Sparklers or sparks? They're igniting they're torching. Actually, I think I called Matt the spark. Spark turned into a torch. He sent so many emails out. All right. Well, thank you, guys. It's going to be so much fun. So I'm going to get the whole Boston area. I'm going to be out there for a week or 2 during the Comic-Con, visiting schools, and I'm going to do library events where I'll get all the community out to the library and the art museum. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to do that in Ontario. I'm going to do it in Toronto. I'm going to do a week in Boston. I'm going to do a week in every city where the volunteers help me start getting these emails started. So just wonderful. All right. 1 through 5. Are you guys keeping up with me? 5 is great. You love this lesson using contour. 1 is 1 through 5. Now, upcoming lessons that I want to do in the future is I want to do the marshmallow crowd. Okay, I want to draw this one. I love this one. I want to draw the portal of imagination with the little aliens. Upcoming Mark Kistler Live lessons coming up here. Is the human eye. Now, I got a great comment here. Wait a minute. This is a great comment. I got to read this comment. This is what's so fun about this live. Is Could be markers, the tools that help a completed rendering. Oh, Mandy, aren't you philosophical, Mandy? Okay. Hey, John Kim. Hey, Darren Bush Thompson. Hey, Mark, got a new phone. Can see you on YouTube. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Stephanie, for saying all the lessons are awesome. I see you, Stephanie. I see you. So these are lessons in the future. Okay, I want to do that. I want to do the penguins, and I want to draw the koala bears. I want to draw the mermaid. I want to draw the bunny rabbit. I want to draw the shark. Well, I think we did the shark last night, didn't we, for Matt? The owl. This is a fun one. This is a fun one too. The space kitties, the flying pig. These are all to look forward to. The robots, seahorses, dolphins with the fish. Yeah, I love ocean stuff. I love space stuff. I love penguins and Arctic spaceships. Here's more robots. This was a drawing that was inspired by the. Yeah, I use these as little pup outs, little puppies. Um, this was inspired by Pixar, that little animated short called Lifted. Ninja Squirrel, dinosaurs, the herd of brontosauruses, traffic jam. I call that traffic jam. Uh, Parachuting penguins, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and of course, um, Stephanie's mentioning the Einsteins. Those are cool. So you guys, everybody, give me a thumbs up for drawing it. Now the goal is to draw every night, 15, 20 minutes every night. Now if I don't log in, you have over 300 lessons on my YouTube to check in, okay? All right. If I don't log in, develop your pencil power. Take your fingers. Somebody type in yippee. Stephen Hatman. He's another volunteer. He's another spark that sent out emails today. Thank you. Brian Wiggeson, my dear friend who is out in San Antonio. Where are you at, San Antonio right now? Are you gonna come, or Austin somewhere? You're gonna come visit Mario and I, Brian? Brian, are you gonna come visit us? Come on, man. You're only 3 hours away, dude. Come on, you can stay with us over the weekend in the house. Last time Brian was out here with Mario was during the pandemic, and they stayed in a hotel. Well, now you can come into my messy house. It's not that messy, but it's messier than I usually. During the pandemic, I was in here for 2 years, and so I turned my living room into my shipping room, and I turned my my downstairs office into my Comic-Con art storage room, and I turned my one of my kids' extra bedrooms into my drawing art storage room, and I turned another room upstairs into this webcast studio. So basically, my house is basically a giant office. Isn't that funny? All right, now we're gonna darken in the contour lines. All right. Brian says, "I'm a try." Nah, not good enough. You have to say, "I'll do it." Brian, come on. We'll take you to some awesome restaurants. Oh yeah, I know that you're not really a big vegan guy, but I have some awesome vegan and vegetarian restaurants that I swear. Look at, you will love them, Brian, Mr. Barbecue Man. Okay, we'll do. That's right, Brian. Okay, we'll go to barbecue because I do barbecue chicken. I know I'm supposed to do vegan because of my heart condition, but I do sushi once a week, and I do chicken, white chicken, not the dark chicken, but white chicken maybe once a month. So that'll be my once a month barbecue. Okay, here's contour, guys. Brian, let me know because I'm starting to tour again. I'm starting to do a lot of touring. So it's like next week or the week after I'm home. So just come on, come out Friday night. I know you're working. Drive out Friday night, and We'll have a fire. We'll make s'mores. I know you like fires. You did that when we stayed at your house in Fort Wayne. You had a big fire outside for us and made s'mores. Here's look at the contour lines, guys. Beyond Burgers with barbecue sauce. I agree, Scarlett. I do sloppy joes with Beyond Burgers. I do sloppy Joe. I take the sloppy Joe mix. I know it's high in salt, but eh. Don't tell my cardiologist I said that. But you know what's great with sloppy joes? And I do sloppy Joe mix. I do, and then I put the Beyond Beef, and I put a couple handfuls of chopped mushrooms in it. It's such great consistency. Sometimes if I go crazy, I'll put a couple handfuls of chopped red onions in it. But before I put the beef, I take the skillet and I put like a medium chopped up onion with a bunch of minced garlic with a little bit of olive oil, and I let that glaze. Right? What do you call that? What's that called when you put the onions in the olive oil first? There's a certain name for that. I forget what the name is, but you get the onions just for a couple minutes, and then you add the meat, the burger, the Beyond Beef plant-based meat, and then you add the mushrooms, and I put bell peppers now, so chop up bell peppers, and then I mix it. And I add the sloppy Joe mix. Oh, and I toast English muffins because they're less about half the calories and salt as buns. And sometimes I use the really thin slices. Saute. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. Caramelize. That's right, Mandy. I caramelize the onions. Oh, mwah, mwah. I love it. I love it. Now look what I did here with these curves. See, I'm changing the direction. So see this? I'm going to curve these away just by curving these in different directions. See this? We're going to have these. This is the ant highway. The ants go any direction they want. Now, of course, this is really too big to go down here, but now curve these even more than you think you have to, guys. Curve these even more than you think you have to. See that? Isn't that fun? Okay, I'm going to pop that back up here again. If you guys want to volunteer, join my volunteer squad. I would love to have you help me. Basically, the goal is to the basic volunteer request is 2 hours of time. Send out the template email to your local schools, libraries, art museums, and if you do it for 2 hours, and I'm just so grateful. Any 10 minutes is great, but if you go for 2 hours, I'm going to send you a free book, autograph it for you. So if you want to volunteer, I would love to add you to our 21 that we have now. Mark and send an email to mark@markkistler.com. All right, guys, get this back here now. See that book right there? I got another email today from somebody who bought the wrong book. They bought a book that's the same title. It came out this year, and they were trying to buy my book. You Can Draw in 30 Seconds, and they got the wrong one. They said, wait a minute, it's the wrong book. So if you order the book, You Can Draw in 30 Days from Amazon. This is my bestseller. There's over 1 million copies of all my books in print. Most of them this one right here, You Can Draw in 30 Days. Be sure to get the orange cover with the eyeball on the front, okay? My name. Make sure my name's on it. And I appreciate it. I do. The other book, I'm sure, is a great book. From what I see on Amazon, when I looked at it, I wanted to not like it. I wanted the same name of my book. Rah, 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 rah. But I went on to it, and it looks like a great book. So, yes. Can you believe it, Matt the Cat? 21. I know. Matt the Cat was here when I said, let's get 12. And Matt and Rachel were there when that was just Friday. And we have 20. Actually, now we have 24. We got 3 more tonight. 3 more volunteers tonight to help us. So 25. Isn't that amazing? Now they're talking about in the text box the Impossible Burger. I have had the Impossible Burger a couple times a month when I just really want a hamburger and want some French fries. I will get the Impossible Burger. I get it with no mayonnaise, no cheese. Delicious. It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. It's high, it's like 900 milligrams of sodium, but hey, it's plant-based. I love it. Of course, the French fries are vegan. That terrible. Don't tell my cardiologist. Uh, Stephen Albee, thank you so much. Stephen Albee is one of my volunteers who's a hat man. He's sending out emails. Was it hard, Stephen, to find the elementary schools and the art museum and all the and the arts councils all in your area? Was it pretty easy? In my area, it was pretty easy when I Googled it to find it. I did this. I sent emails out to all my local elementary schools, junior high schools, my art museums, arts council, my art leagues around here. But it takes a lot because so many people. We all get so many emails that Steven's in Spokane. Hey, Steven, are you going to come to our Thursday meeting, buddy? Steve Albee, Spokane. Stephen, I think you got out about, how many emails did you get out today? I think you got out about 5 or 10 schools, didn't you? Thank you so much. Now, Stephen, are you going to be able to come Thursday night, 7:30 to our... No, Spokane. I've been to a lot of schools in Spokane, so you should get a good response. I've been to a lot of schools and also to the... Comic-Con up there in Spokane, Washington. They have that one that featured out of Spokane. Not the Emerald. I've been to Emerald City in Seattle, but Spokane has its own Comic-Con. I forgot the name of it. It was really fun. I think it's like I Love Comic-Cons or something like that. It's a smaller con, but it's delightful. Just delightful. Look what I'm doing. I'm putting this contrast in the back. Would you guys love it? Angela Early, Angie, hey Angie, how you did so many emails. You guys were on a roll today. You guys were in the zone. I got to write down. I'm just forgetting everybody that I saw on emails today. I have got here. This is everybody I saw doing emails on Monday. You ready? All right, you ready? Emails on Monday. All right, Matt the cat and Rachel. Matt and Rachel, right? Thank you. They were just going crazy. And then we had Angela, sending out emails. Krista. Now, Krista, Matt and Rachel, they're in Boston. Angie, where are you? What city are you in? What city? And then we had Krista. Krista, what city are you in? I want to put the cities here. And who else? We had, look at you guys sent out so many emails. My goodness. Oh, Jeff Roberts. Well, I know Jeff is from Toronto. Jeff is from Toronto. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, I love libraries. You can send the same email, Angie, to libraries. I love evening family art events at the libraries. I love them. I love it. And also, I've written 20 books, and most libraries will have several of my books in the system there. Jeff, I'm just seeing. I don't want to miss anybody who was sending emails today. Krista, Jeff, Matt, Steve. Wasn't Steve doing? Steve, you're going to start tomorrow. Then is that right? Oh, there's so many of you guys here. I need to see the cities. Krista, you're from Canada, right? What province? Here, I've got to go back up. I want to see Spokane here. Steve, Hatman. Stefan is from Hatman. Spokane. Krista, what area are you? Was it Ontario? I know Kingston, but I'm not familiar with the cities. What's the region? Ontario. Krista is from Kingston, Ontario. I'll write Kingston here. Kingston, Ontario. This is just so exciting to see everybody. Atomic Mustard. Hi. I need to know where Angie. Angie, where are you at? Angela, I'm looking at my notes here. Angela, Where are you? Angela Early, I don't have you. I don't have your location. Where are you from? Angie, where are you from? So out of 21, we had all these folks just starting. It was awesome. It was awesome. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm getting emails right now. I'm getting more volunteers. Wonderful. All right, let's get back to the drawing. I get all excited. I get sidetracked here. All right, so I'm putting this the contrast, and watch what happens when I add shading to it. This contrast. These are contour lines, the curved lines to give the drawing shape and volume, right? Remember what I'm talking about. Angie, Midland, Michigan. Thank you, Angie. You're from Michigan. I spent a lot of time in Grand Rapids. I got to put you on my list here, Angie. You're from Michigan, Midland. I'm gonna get the whole country covered with you diehard, wonderful, quirky, creative, slightly disturbed fans. I love it. I always say slightly disturbed because you're hanging out with me and I'm way disturbed. Peace to you, Kov. Oh, wonderful. Thanks, Steve. Yes, thank you for helping me network. You can get your friends and family to join in our campaign. Get our campaign going. We'll get emails out. Now there's 112,000 elementary schools in the country, and I'm not sure. I think there's something like 17,000 public libraries. I think there's 11,000 art galleries, art museums. There's 3,000 children's hospitals. I'm going to visit them all. So it's the only way I can do that is to recruit you, my wonderful, loyal, geeky, quirky, creative, slightly disturbed, wonderful fans. Look, I'm shading now. See what I'm doing here? I'm going to put some shading on this guy. See? A little bit of shading on the side. Do you guys like this so far? Are you guys like this? 1 through 10. 10 is great. 1 is meh. Tell me what you think. What do you think of our? Now here's a little mind bender. If there's, how can there be shading if it's underground in the dark here? There's a little mind bend for you. Mind bender. Mike Jordan, Mark, are there any tips you can give Southpaw artist? You know what? Just draw every day. I see. I know people who can do ambidextrous. I couldn't do it. So the best thing I say is draw every day and be proud of your Southpaw. You know what? I have a story. When I was in high school, I was going around. I was 16 years old, and I was going around to different novelty stores to sell my. I started a little company called Kistler Creations when I was 15, and I was selling little stationery and little postcards and little calendars that I drew. And one of my favorite stores, one of my best clients, was a store called Southpaw. It was a left-handed store, and I created a whole line of greeting cards, all geared toward left-handers. It was, Southpaws of the world unite, lefty power, and it was so much fun. I just did so, I created a whole rack, and of course I didn't sell very many of them, but I spent a good part of a year designing them and having them on display. It was just, I would go there and just hang out and draw pictures for the customers. That was wonderful. The Southpaw store, the left-handed store. It was really wonderful. Okay. Do you love it? Stephen was drawing. Let me see. Cisco gave me a 200,000. Thank you. Atomic Mustard. Do you think you have some of those? I did that when I was 15. I'm 60 years old. Well, 59. I haven't seen any of those art pieces that I did since I was 15 years old. Now you're having me take a walk to stroll down memory lane. I don't have. I don't have any. I just barely remember what the low slogans are. They're all about left-handed power, and it was cool. And of course I tried to do some left-handed artwork and just I attempted but failed. But hey, try and try, right? John Kim, wonderful to have you here tonight. Um, hey, there's Mario. Mario, come on, pop in, say hi. There's Mario. Oh, I gotta give you a drop, huh, Momo? Mario came in for his drop. Mario and I, you come on down here. He's tired. Hey, he might have got a job tonight at a car wash. We're gonna stop by tomorrow. We have been doing application after application after application, interviews after interviews with my special son there. There he is. There's Mario. And he talked to Santa Claus on New Year's Eve and about it. Hey, I'm getting discouraged. We've done a lot of interviews and people aren't. And Santa Claus told him. Santa Claus said, remember what he said, Mario? Remember he said it's going to be no, 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 no. Yes. I think tonight we got a yes because we were going through the car wash, right? This wonderful Mario loves car wash ever since he was a kid, and so once a month we'll go through a car wash. He gets a kick out of it. We get a clean car, and we were driving, and just before we started driving into it, Mario goes, "Oh, I love this car wash. I could work here," and he has worked at a car wash before. He was really good at it. So I rolled the window down and talked to the helper who was waving us in and said, "Hey, you guys hiring?" He said, "Wait a minute, there's cars behind me." And he went and got the manager. Manager came out, and I was like, "Oh, you got to interview Mario. He's awesome. He's awesome. He'll buff out the cars. He's so awesome. He said, he makes up for not being able to read and write or tell time by just being just an awesome, amazing, hardworking team player." They gave him an interview tonight. They had him get out of the car right then and go inside, right at the entrance of the car. 3 cars behind us. The manager said, "Come in right now. We'll interview." So Mario got out, and he walked inside. And so I'm in the car going through the car wash. I look in, and Mario's sitting there with the manager, talking to him. He's all like Mr. 21-year-old adult, totally on his own.
I waved to the window.
Oh, he waved to me in the car. And the guy said Mario did a great interview, and he's gonna discuss it with his GM, and he's pretty sure that Mario got the job, maybe full-time work, maybe a full-time job at the car wash. So you go rest up. We're gonna go by tomorrow. They said maybe Wednesday. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna every day we're gonna show up. Hey, we're ready to work. Hey, we're ready to work. Mario says we don't want to bother him. I'm saying yes, we want to bother him. We want them to know how serious we are. We want to work at the water zone. No.
What zone?
No one will pay attention to you unless you shout to the world, "I'm here! I'm here!"
Wet zone.
The wet zone. That's right. So we're gonna shout to the world. We're gonna let them know that you are ready. You're a serious player, Mario. Serious player. All right, we got 2 more drops. All right. I love you. Yeah, Mario. Everybody's going crazy for you. Look at all the texts. They say, "Way to go, Mario! Full time." Yeah, I know. He wants to work. Every day. That's all he wants to. He just wants to work. He wants to have that mission, that purpose. That sense of the job. So I'm ready to take you. I'm ready to pack your lunch. I am. Matt the cat's going crazy for you. Yeah, I'll come in. I'll bring your drops in. All right. Stephen Albee, he got his job with the call center 8 years ago by being assertive, being aggressive, a gentle bulldozer. I was actually going to write a book when I was 21 years old about how I got the job hosting the show The Secret City. And the whole story behind this was that I kept imagining myself as being a gentle bulldozer. I had a mission, a vision that I wanted to teach 1,000,000 kids how to draw before I was 18 years old. I missed that goal. I only got to 212,000 kids through school assemblies. By the time I turned 21, I had this show, and we got to millions and millions and millions of kids. So it's really cool. Look at the Cobb says his son has the same drive. Awesome. Well, there's your drawing for tonight, guys. I want to thank you for participating with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mark Kistler, live. This is episode 65, I believe. Is that right? I hope it's right. Someone check with me, please. Episode 65, and the date today is 1/9/23. This is from the lesson in the book. If you want to get this book right here, you can order it online at markkistler.com or Amazon. Please order my book from Amazon. You can draw in 30 days. If you want to get the membership for the Draw 3D, I want to remind you guys, the membership is wonderful. Starting tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've been doing this for a couple months now. If you have a membership to Draw 3D, which is usually $200 a year, but you can get it for half off with this code. And I'm going to put it right here. 1 second. I'm going to put the promo code up here. 1 second here. Where's my I don't know where it went. Let me see here. Sorry about this. Nope, not that one. I'm going to show you this. There we go. 50% off. There's the code, okay? And so there's 400 recorded lessons. They're wonderful. They're about, 20 minutes to an hour each. Turbo Tuesdays, we go half hour pencil power, 6:30 at night, private Zoom just for my Draw 3D. We do Wednesday night, 6:30 for half hour, Wondrous Wednesday, and a lot more drawing than usually. Like for these lives, we get one drawing done in an hour because I'm such a rant chatter, right? Chatter. But here's a sample lesson that we do with the Zooms. We'll do a whole bunch of drawings. Look at this. This is a sample of what I do. I do a lot less promotion and a lot more focused on drawing. This is one episode here. Now Steven's saying he'll see me at 5:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time on Thursday. That's correct, Steven. And you have the link, correct, Hatman? You have the link? All right, so there's the code right there. If you guys want to get it, it's a wonderful membership. Yay! Thank you for you volunteers, and thank you for the folks tonight who just said, "Hey, I would like to volunteer and help me spark that imagination in my local community, spark the visual arts." Thank you, guys. That was a fun night tonight. I'll see you tomorrow at Turbo Tuesday, and hopefully, if I stick to my resolution, is I'll do another single lesson tomorrow on the live stream on YouTube and Facebook. All right, guys. Bye, everybody.